You're watching the 2024 Minor League Cricket Championship presented by Yash Technologies.
Born in America, grew up in South Africa, left South Africa when I was 10 years old, and has been living in New Zealand, but is regarded as a domestic wild card because he was born here. And he was telling me that he thinks the standard of cricket's improving every year with the minor league. So he is the premier batsman at the moment in the West Division. And for those that aren't quite aware of how all this works, the minor league started in 2020 when Ace Enterprises were asked to put on a tournament that would improve the level of cricket in the United States. And so they have 4 divisions, South, Central, and East. And so we have a round robin that goes on. And at the moment, Seattle are in this particular western region ranked number 2. They've only played 4 games compared to San Diego, who played more. I think they played 5 or on the 6th game. By the time they finished, they will all have played about 8 games. And those are the top 2 teams with the most points move on to the semi-finals, and they'll play the Central Division, and the winners from that go through to the finals, which I believe will be in Morristown again this year. That's where it's been in the past. So as we get ready to bowl here, both teams want to stay high in the table if they can, and Reuben Clinton has got 241 runs so far in this series in 4 games, so he's ranked number 1 batting, and you're about to see him right now. Next up is Sujith Gowda, who's the East Bay Blazers, and then we've got a couple from Grizzlies, and in we come. And he pushes that one out, almost catchable. That was a little uppish. So Reuben plays for Auckland in New Zealand, Auckland A's, and is over here for the 2 months as part of the wild card. So he's getting quite a variety of cricket experience. And oh, that was just outside the off stump. Just missed the outer edge there of Clinton's bat. So excellent ball there. And San Diego also has some excellent cricketers in Abhinav Singh, who's leading the batting statistics with a strike rate of 177. So he's been pretty torrid with his scoring. And next best strike rate is for the Philadelphians, Bhaskar Yadrani. So we'll talk about these various teams during the broadcast as we get to know them better. And the bowling is not quite as strong in the West Division as it is in the other divisions. Rushil Agakar of East Bay Blazers is the number 1, but then number 6 is Faisal Khan, and then Abhinav with the Abhijay Mansinghi with Seattle is ranked 10. So whereas we dominate in the batting, the bowling okay. Lovely shot there, flicked out to the leg side, and it'll be the first boundary of the day. So Clinton off the mark with 4. First shot was a little uppish. Nice little flick to the legs. Straight past the bowler. And there'll be a single. So Ruben leading the run scoring with 241 total so far this season. Suja Skauda with the Spade Blazers, 224, not far behind, but he's played more games. And Rahul Jaliwala of the Grizzlies, 186 in 5 games. Ruben's scores have been in 4 games, so this is his 5th, and he's adding as we speak. Off the mark. Yes, okay. So just laying out the field here in at right field. First over done. Still waiting for the score overlay to come up, but this was a very hastily reorganized game because of the weather changing up in Seattle. And the ground crew have done an amazing job to set up all the communications this morning. And yep, yeah, will do. In we come straight to extra cover there. This one a full length, flicked over the slips area, and that'll be a 4 runs. So Ian Chowan and Ruben Clinton, Ruben on 5 and Ian on 1. Mohammed Faisal doing the bowling here. And the score now at 6 for no wicket. So Faisal, second opener for the San Diego Surf Riders, and he comes again full length, this time driven right. Beautiful shot, 4 runs all the way, and definitely Ruben congratulates the Ian at the other end. So Ian now on to 9 and Ruben on 5 as they pick up the run rate a little bit here. Mohammed from the Fresno area plays with San Diego as well, so they cover a lot of ground during the season. And he comes again. Again, good full length ball. Batsman decides to leave it alone. Nice comfortable run in. Shorter this time on the leg side, and then it's picked up by Ian. Pushes out there to the leg side. There'll be a couple of runs there. And that moves the score on to 14. So San Diego not able to capitalize on this moisture in the wicket that they anticipated at the moment. Fifth ball of the over. This one's on the off stump this time around. Slap down for a single. To point there. So these two opening up fairly briskly. Quick scorers, both of them. Ian's got 180 strike rate at the moment, and Ruben is on 100, so every ball a run at least. So Mohammed, 11 off his over, and 6 off Fernando, premier opening bowler for San Diego. He led the bowling last year throughout all divisions, and this year he's also been quite economical. And he comes. Beautiful, straight on the batsman, just gets his bat behind that, no run. Yeah, so Guyan is quite skilled at varying his pace, length, direction. Domestic wildcard, so he's highly regarded. He comes again for a second ball. This one on the slightly on the leg side. Picked up nicely by the third man there. It's not often you see somebody in the slip area nowadays. As you can see, the wicketkeeper standing way back, indicating the pace of Fernando. So it kind of tapped in at wide second slip. One comes down, pushes off to the leg side, and there'll just be a single. Score moving on to 18 for no wicket. Weather today is it's in the 60s and 70s, so it's very cool compared to what it has been. No wind at the moment, but great playing weather. Overhead you can see one of the airplanes going into Burbank Airport, which is fairly close by here. A lot of the cricketers come in via Burbank, especially Seattle. It's a direct route, so a lot less hassle than LAX. So that's the airport you should use if you can for coming to Los Angeles. Big development yesterday in baseball. Shohei Ohtani's 51-51, which is a record, and just indicating the level of sport that's available to audiences in Los Angeles, home of two major football franchises, two major basketball franchises, and two football teams. So definitely the place to make your mark as a cricket franchise, and this is what Seattle are doing today. In comes for Fernando. Almost a catch there. Ruben has been pushing this ball up a little bit uppity, he's living dangerously at the moment. Bottom hand probably needs to ease off the bat a little bit. So Ruben 5 and Ian Chowan on 13. In comes Fernando for his 5th. No run. Excellent over there by Fernando. His economy rate now at 4.2. Actually goes down to 3.5 after that ball. No run off that ball. So Guyan doing what he's known for is keeping the runs down. Mohammed hopefully can do the same in this over. So Ian Dev Chowan is the captain and wicketkeeper for the Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts play in North Bend up near Seattle. It's actually kind of East Seattle, and you go in via Auburn, and that area of Seattle is developing quite rapidly at the moment. But they're here today because of potential rain. So happy to be working with Vishal here and his sound machine. So it looks as though we're going to change a bowler here. Captain, because San Diego were a bit slow to change the bowling last time. Straight back to the bowler. Nice length ball, that's straight on the mark. So Ian Chowan, the captain, facing wicketkeeper as well. This one he flicks to the offside. Again, just up to run. So the bowling change definitely effective for the first 2 balls. This one's over pitched a little bit and straight to mid-wicket. Good piece of fielding there by San Diego. Good backup. And Devam Shrivastava is the new bowler. Under 19 player, so that's one of the things that minor league try to encourage is bring on the youth. This one's short and hammered, and that's straight to the fielder. It was bounced out of his hands. It was a very hard struck ball. Could have been a wicket though. Okay. Excellent piece of bowling there by Devam. He'll be happy with that. Isn't it strange how sometimes the loose ball gets the wicket? So 3.4 overs gone, so we're almost 2/3 way through the power play. And after that, we'll be able to drop some fielders onto the boundary if needed. But this attacking field seems to be doing the trick at the moment with the score at 19 for no wicket. 3 overs. Almost got through. Excellent. Devam bowling very well, creating some uncertainty in the mind of the batsman here. So Devam's last ball of the over coming up. Excellent. Just 1 run off the over. So San Diego able to put the clampers on now after that first loose over. And the score moves on to 19 for no wicket. So Devam having an immediate impact on the game here with just one run off that over. It could have been a wicket as well with the catch. So Ruben on 5, Ian on 14. Ruben facing Guy and Fernando. It's on his third over here. And just bowled middle stump. Excellent ball. Good decision by the captain to keep him on. And an important wicket that, because he's one of the highest scorers in the minor league. So in comes Ruben. Just no, they got Ian, who's 14. Sorry, that's correction there. Ruben's still the dangerous man, still out there, but an excellent cameo of an innings there by the captain, keeping the runs going. Ruben perfectly capable of picking up the pace when he needs to. But Guyan strikes early with a wicket. 1 for 7 so far. Penetrated the forward defence there of the Ian captain. So Ian had 2 fours and in his innings of 14, so while he was there he did some damage. So now they're ready, the captain from San Diego. His decision to field first seems to be vindicated of that movement, that quick wicket. So San Diego now Thunderbolts 19 for 1. We're still in the power play. Fernando on the leg side this time. There's going to be a wide call. So Guyan back to his mark. This one on the middle stump, pushed away to the leg for a single. So Sashwat Kohli just gets off the mark. Score now 20 for 1. So minor league cricket improving every year, and this one's pushed to the leg side, and there'll be a single. Well run, but good running between the wickets. Score moves on to 22 for 1. Let's give you a sense of how many teams there are. The East, there's the New Jersey Stallions, New Jersey Somerset Cavaliers, the Philadelphians, the Manhattan Yankees, New England Eagles, and New York City Titans. And leading leading that division at the moment, East Division, are the New York Stallions with 5 wins. Fernando slams that one down. Dot ball. He's the expert on the dot ball, is Fernando. The West is East Base Blazers leading right now. Seattle Thunderbolts second, and they got a couple of games here which they can catch up on this, and probably overtake the Blazers. Silicon Valley Strikers 3, San Diego Surf Riders 4. They've only played 4 games as well, so they're both playing their 5th game, these two. Golden State Grizzlies lost 3 so far out of the 5 played, and then LA Lashings yet to win. Very our local team here. So Ruben now on 6, Ashwad on 1. Going in for his last ball of the over, and gets that one to swing from leg to off. An excellent ball. Another tight over by Guyan. I think they'll pull him off now. He's done 3 overs. I probably want to save him for the end there. We'll see what Reddy, the captain, decides to do. So we've talked about the East and the West. The South is Baltimore Royals, Morrisville Raptors, Atlanta Fire, Atlanta Lightning, Orlando Galaxy, and Fort Lauderdale Lions. So winning that division are the Baltimore Royals at the moment. They won 6 of 4 games. And the last division is Central, Dallas Exforia Giants, Chicago Kingsmen, St. Louis Americans, Houston Hurricanes, Lone Star Athletics, Chicago Tigers, and Michigan Cricket Stars. Now on 6, and Sashwat Kala on 1. Devam bowled a very tight last over, just 1 off it. Bowling tight up to the batsman. Excellent bowling here by Devam as he comes around the wicket, and this one's swung to leg side. A nice sweep shot there by Clinton, I believe. Yeah, Ruben facing, so he picks up the boundary. Score moves on to 26 for 1 now. Strays off his line a little bit there, does Devam, and pays the price, gets punished. Coming round the wicket inside the umpire there. This one's definitely on the off stump, almost a wide. Batsman just pops it out to mid wicket. Dot ball. So Ruben now on 10. This one's on the stumps. Drives that one to mid-off a single. Devam bowling very well. Line and length. Setting up a trap there at mid-wicket. That's where the Ruben was dropped in the first over that Devam bowled. So let's see if he serves them up again. This one he sweeps, tries to sweep outside the off stump. Nothing doing. And beats the batsman in the process. So another excellent over by Devam. Just won 4 off it. Good piece of bowling. Score now at 27 for 1. And that will be the end of the power play. So expect to see some more boundary fielders perhaps. So at the end of the power play, really Seattle, a good power play is 40 or 50 runs. So projected run rate of about 92 at the moment. So they do need to pick it up a little bit if they want to have a chance. San Diego doing a good job of containing runs at the moment. So Sasquatch Kohli facing batsman, left-hander. So Fernando's going to be kept on for his 4th over here. And this one's pushed out to the offside for a single. So Ruben on 12 now, the right-hander. In comes Fernando. And this one's pushed high and away. And there'll probably be 2 runs off that. Not quite enough power to hit the boundary. So Fernando bowling his 4th over here. They're bowling him out. Shows a fair amount of confidence by Reddy, the captain, on his bowling staff. He does have Abhinav Singh, who's leading the bowling stats at the moment in all divisions. And comes Fernando for this one's right on the stumps, and there's hammered there to the leg side for 4 runs. So Clinton making short work of that excellent piece of batting. Pushes it out there to the onside. Score moves on to 30 for 1. A rare boundary off Fernando there. His economy rate is still 3.9. Devam on 3. So these San Diego Surf Riders doing a good job with their bowling. Fernando on the offside and caught. And out goes the dangerous batsman. So that decision to keep Guy and Fernando on paid off. There's a 4 there, and then they gets a wicket by moving on to the offside after being hit on the leg side. Good piece of bowling there by Fernando. And Sasquatch Kohli still there on 7. I'm sure Ruben would be review those shots. Tashwat Kohli, the out batsman, and Reuben Clinton still there. So Guyan picks up a second wicket and has 2 balls left on his 4 over spell. Excellent stats at the moment with 2 for 17. Economy rate of 4.64. Fernando coming in for his 5th ball here. This one's just pushed to the same fielder that took the previous catch. And I think that is one of the older players on the San Diego side. Plays like a youngster. Going to ready. And he tickles that one down the leg side. And will it come for 4? No, it's headed off. A good piece of fielding there. So Fernando finished his overs. 2 wickets for 17. Had quite an impact. Score now 34 for 2 with 7 overs gone. So Seattle's struggling a little bit at the moment, but in the other 3 games that I've commentated with Surf Riders, their follow-on bowling has been somewhat weaker, so this will be the acid test for them with their changing of bowling right here. Ajay Sharma is the fielder there in the slips, picking up that catch, number 5. So in comes Devam again, pitching it right up to the batsman there. Reuben showing a lot of respect to the bowler here. Doing a little bit of gardening out there in the middle. So we now got deep mid wicket, deep mid on, deep mid on, deep point. This one's pushed out to mid wicket here, and it'll just be a single. So San Diego choosing to drop a few, about 4 fielders onto the boundary once the power play was off. Pushing somebody now deep square leg as well. So Reuben playing carefully here as the wickets fall around him. Strike rate at 68, keeping his head here as he pairs with Shreyas Chitani. Shreyas Chitani. Devam bowling a very tidy line and length at the moment. Slightly shorter, it's picked up by the batsman straight to the point. Excellent piece of fielding. Nice cut there by Reuben, but straight to the fielder. This one struck hard on the onside, drops in the middle there. Goes to deep square leg. Just be a single. Score now 37 for 2. 7.4 overs. So we're still at less than 100 projected run rate at the moment. So Seattle will know what they've got to do, but definitely San Diego doing a good job of keeping the runs down. In comes Devam. That one's overpitched, full toss, and that will probably be 6 runs or possibly 4. We just have to. It's going to be 4 runs. 6 runs. Signaled by the umpire. We lost it in the tent there. Couldn't see it from here. 6 runs. Excellent shot. So Devam gets tagged with that one, and deservedly so. It was overpitched, and Shreyas made Devam pay the price. Well, it's actually Ruben that hit that, so he moves on to 19 now. Score at 44 for 2. Chinetney on 1, Ruben on 19. Devam 14 off his 3 overs so far. Bowling 5 very effective balls and just 1 loose one at the moment per over. So there'll be a change of bowling because Guyan's shot his bolt, so to speak. So Abhinay Reddy Vanipalli coming into bowl at the Wong end. And Shreyas picks up a single. Little adjustment here in the field. Square leg going back. Got a mid-wicket, deep mid-wicket on the boundary there. Mid-ons come in a little bit. And mid-off coming in too. So they're bringing in on the offside. Flicks that to deep extra cover there. So Abhinav Vanipalli, the bowler replacing Fernando after he bowled his 4 overs. 2 for 17, excellent figures. We're well pleased with that. In comes Abhinav. This one's a nice full pitch. Tries for a single, nothing doing. Good piece of fielding. Point picking up quickly. Ajay Sharma very quick in the field there. Pushes through for a single. So Abhinav doing a good job of keeping the runs down at the moment. So the pressure on the Thunderbolts. Jaydeep Reddy doing a good job of field placement. Captain of the San Diego Surf Riders team. This one's got past the wicketkeeper. A rare misfield on the part of the wicketkeeper. It's not going to go for 4. There'll be 2 runs off that. Slight misfield. Something they record in baseball, but they don't do in cricket. So I wonder whether that'll ever happen. If they want to improve the fielding, perhaps that would be the thing to do. Round the wicket this time around. Right arm round. Finishes a very good tight over there, just 6 off the over. Score now 47 for 2 in 9 overs. So we'll make the 50 mark perhaps at 10th over, halfway mark. So Seattle still needs to pick it up a little bit. And D-Man here going to be finishing his 4th over as well. And he comes this time over the wicket and judged wide by the So Ruben now moved on to 20 and Shreyas Chitnani on 3. Devan Shrivastra again pushes that one on the offside and there'll be a single. For 2 now, 51 for 2. Devan had a very good bowling session for this is his 4th over. So already choosing to bowl out his bowlers today. Classic defensive shot there by the batsman. By Chitnani. This one's slightly over-pitched and beats the batsman on the offside. Good piece of bowling by Devan. He's had the batsman reaching on several occasions. He had a very tough catch put down there at deep mid-wicket in his 1st over. Definitely created some chances in his bowling session here, which is coming to an end right now. Another play and a miss. So Shreyas having a hard time reading Devan. And comes Devan around the wicket this time. This time he's struck hard to mid-wicket. And there will be just 1 run off that cut shot there. And Devan's last ball of this 4 over session coming up. Economy rate of 4.36. Hasn't picked up any wickets, but he's bowled extremely well and kept the runs down. This one's on the offside, and there'll be no, despite a misfield, there'll be no single. Score now after 10 overs, 51 for 2, 52 for 2. So excellent bowling spell by Devan there. Shrivastava, 4 overs, 17 runs and no wicket for an economy rate of 4.25. But before him, Fernando had an economy rate of 3.6. So San Diego Surf Riders doing a good job of hitting the right wave in terms of keeping the ball, the run rate down. Bowling very well. So, who will the captain bring on next? Meanwhile, he'll be bowling the second over. His second over. 11th over coming up. Decides to slam that one down a bit faster. Beats the batsman. Ruben facing. 21 runs. Shreyas on 4. Nabanav. Great bowling figures so far. And again, this one's full of length. This one's catchable. And he's out. That's an out. So out goes Ruben Clinton with a strike rate of 77.8. He won't be happy with that. But he's playing very carefully because the bowling has been excellent. So I think Reddy's decision to field first is vindicated by what's happening here out in the middle at the moment. And that's an important wicket for San Diego Surf, the top scorer in the in all 4 divisions right now. So we'll see where the standings hold after this. But so Seattle now 52 for 3. Vanapali, the captain, very happy with that wicket. I'm sure he set it up beautifully, where he was caught there on the boundary at mid-on. Nice little breakthrough there for the captain. Batsman just stretching out. So important to stretch. UCLA here has a beautiful running track just up over the Sepulveda Pass there, and a lot of the Olympic athletes come and work out there, and they often spend 2 hours just stretching before they do their sprints. So the stretching is very important, especially as you get older. And if the top athletes can do it, I guess we all should be. So Sujit Nayak, the new batsman coming in, and we've got a beginning of a fresh partnership here with Shreyas on 4. And Sujit to get off the mark. In comes Reddy. Play and a miss. Just missed the edge there. Getting some movement is Reddy with his bowling. Bowling very, very good line and length at the moment. So Sujit clears his head, gets back to business. This one's short. He decides to leave it alone. So JD definitely bringing the game to the batsman right now. Bringing his best bowling. And he comes, this one's slightly fuller length. Sujit gets some wood on it, but there'll be no run. So Abhinav bowling very effectively here. 4 balls in the over, no run so far. Here's his last ball. This one pushed off to the leg side, and there'll be a single. Amble single. Oh, they're on the misfield to get another run. So just 2 off the over then for Abhinav, bowled very well. His economy rate is 1.64. We'll go up a little bit after that pair of runs. So, change of bowling. Devam is now off, having bowled his 4 overs. Excellent over there by Vanipali, picking up a wicket and just 2 runs off the over. So, captain leading the way. So Nikhil Dutta now coming on to bowl, setting his field. Free agent. He comes left arm over the wicket. No. Nikhil just adjusting his field. He's looking for catches on the boundary here with those adjustments. He's trying to set up the batsman for hitting hard. So he'll probably be flighting the ball quite a bit. That one's short. I mean, straight and low. Fair amount of pace, finger spinner. Right arm round the wicket now. So Nikhil, rather like Abhinav, bowls both sides of the wicket during the same over. This one now is coming over, pushes that one down. So he's using his angles of the crease as part of his bowling repertoire here. Trying to keep the batsman off balance. So Sujit Nayak facing. Coming over the wicket now. I mean round the wicket. So alternately over and round the wicket. Changes his line by doing so. This one over the wicket, and that one's been hooked, and that's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot by Shreyas Chitnani. Much needed too. So Nikhil maximizing the crease, bowling both sides of the stumps, and gets tagged for a 4. Eight off the over. As Seattle moves on to 62 for 3. So San Diego Surf Riders, one of Jimmy Ankle Saria's team, Raj Ghai, also part of the membership group, and Gangram Singh. They've very done a lot for cricket in San Diego over the last 20 years. And comes that one's short and hammered, and it's going straight to the mid wicket, who does a beautiful job of stopping a boundary there. So there'll just be 2 runs off that. So Shreyas now beginning to hit out a little bit. He's on 10, and Sujit Nayak on 4. Thunderbolts doing what they need to do, accelerate the score a little bit. So this is always a testing time for Seattle when they change down to their 3rd or 4th bowler. That's an excellent ball, but it's regarded as a wide. Judged wide by the batsman. So Sujit Nayak facing. Vanipali. This one's slightly shorter edge. Will it get, is it fast enough? Yes, fine enough. It's going to be 4 runs. Great effort there by the fielder. So Sujit moves on to 9 runs, and Shreyas on 10. This one's flicked again, picked up by the wicketkeeper. Doesn't quite have the fine edge of the previous boundary. No run. 68 for 3 after 12.2 overs. Projected score of 110. So slightly more expensive over here by the captain. Still bowling very effectively. This one is driven right back straight to the mid-on there, and there'll just be a single. Ready coming round the wicket. There'll just be a single. 2 off that. Good running. Seattle understand the urgency of their predicament and are trying to push the score along. Reddy still bowling very tightly. Straight back on the mid-on side, but just be a single, ambled. Few instructions come in from the Seattle Water crew here. One can easily imagine they've said, we've got wickets in hand, let's accelerate. So an excellent overgear by Vanipali, still keeping the runs down. Finishes with an economy rate of 5.0 at the moment. Score 72 for 3. Chitneni on 11 and Nayak on 12. So who will the bowling change be? Nikhil Dutta in for his second over. Expect some aerial stuff here, because there it is. He's looking for catches, trying to entice the batsman to hit out. You can see all the boundary fielders waiting for the ball to come down their gullet. Finger spin doing his job here. Ajay Sharma, the new bowler. He's a left-hander. There goes the catcher ball, but it's going to be 4 runs. It splits the field there. So the left-hander trying to tempt the batsman, but that was just too tempting to resist, and hit hard between the 2 fielders there. Question is, will Abhinav keep himself on for the 4th over or save himself? Left-hander coming round the wicket. Straight to extra cover there. Coming over the wicket now. Pushed outside on the off stump. A rare 3. Good piece of running by the Thunderbolts. So this pair of Shreyas and Sujit putting on an important partnership here to stabilize the Thunderbolts innings. This one, reverse sweep, misses it. Good idea though, because there's no fielder there. Looking to hit into that empty quadrant. So Sharma will be aware of that. Ajay Sharma in for his last ball of the over. It's coming round the wicket. Just missed. And there'll be 2 on that. Thunderbolts wanted on an extra ball, extra run on that, but doesn't do it. Nothing doing, so fairly expensive over there by Sharma. As Seattle move on to 81 for 3. 10 off the over. Left armour bowling both sides of the wicket. So it seems to be pretty standard practice for the slow bowlers now to alternate. Abhinav does it. He's the captain of the Lashings. Ajay's doing it here, and Nikhil as well. So using the angles as much as they can. So Shreyas on 18 and Sujit on 16. So we've got a partnership of 30 runs here, building up very nicely. Seven extras so far. Nikhil Dutta coming on Dutta at the other end. Right arm round the wicket there. Measuring out his run up. So the run rate now up to 118 projected. Nico coming round the wicket again. This one's short, picked up, going straight to mid-on there. Good throw. This one's slightly short, straight to mid-wicket. Excellent piece of fielding. Nice clean pickup. You can see the players improving as they play each game here, and of course they're not as tired as they were after playing 4 games in a row. 3 days rest and fresh again. This time push through the outfield. There'll just be a single there. So Dutta gaining control of his line and length here, bowling slightly short of a length. And he's chosen to keep coming around the wicket. This one slightly full of pace, full of pitch, and edge down to third man there. So Shreyas and Sujit moving the score along now. This one's shorter. Nico pulls his hand out of the way, goes straight down to mid-off there. So Seattle 86 for 3. The sweat crew in, bringing in the towels, as these guys have been batting now for almost 10 overs. Sweat can be a factor. So score 88 for 3 at 15 overs, 5 to go. The Thunderbolt innings. So Sujit and Shreyas doing a good job of accelerating the score here. But not many boundaries. So we've got Sujit's on a strike rate of 111 and Shreyas on 95. Nikhil Dutta on after 2 overs, 13 runs. Much better second over there. Changing ends did the trick. So I think what a change of bowling here on AJ coming off. And Gunasakara coming on for San Diego. Ravindu Gunasakara, free agent. So he'll be looking to keep the chokehold on for San Diego Surf. San Diego Surf have scored 170 fairly regularly in their previous outings, so not to be underestimated. That one's short and it's hit hard, and that's 4 all the way. Offside. Offside. On the off there. Beautiful boundary. Purest shot of the day. Crisp, clean hit. Brings Suji down to 23, and our strike rate moves up to 121. So the Thunderbolts accelerating here, putting more electrical activity into their play. Sky quite grey and overcast. Certainly not lightning weather. So Sujit, excellent shot there, left-hander. Keeping this combination of right and left hand all the way down the batting order here, the Seattle Thunderbolts. Score at 92 for 3 now, 5 overs to go. In comes Ganakasera. This one's swung round to the leg side, straight to the fielder, mid on there, and it'll be a single. Shreyas Jitendra now facing. In comes Ganakasera. Right arm over. Sorry, left. Yeah, right arm over. Ravindu having a little trouble with his line and length here. Probably settle down shortly. 5 off the over so far. This one pitched up more. Treated with respect by the batsman. Just dabs it down for a single. Sujit now facing the right-hander. He's the right-handed batsman. On 25. These two rotating very, very well to either end. Right on a length. Beautiful piece of bowling there by Ganakasera. Finishes the over with 7 runs off the over. Interesting bowling change there by the captain. Looking to keep things varied to the partnership that's settling in here. Good piece of captaincy by JD. So these now on a 40 partnership of about 40. Sujit on 25 and Shreyas on 21. Nikhil Dutta coming in for his 3rd over. Going around the wicket and just gets the bat on that. Single. Scratchy single. Batsman signaling for a new bat. Quite a lot of these batsmen like different weight bats. So sometimes they go from 2.4 to 2.8 to the really heavy ones, just under 3 pounds. Really good piece on that by one of the Australian cricketers. Okay, this one's short and hammered as a result, straight to the fielder, and it's bounced out of his hands there. Lucky to get away with that. It's a rare misfield. That's 2 catches dropped by San Diego. One very difficult one, very hard, slapped in and out of the mid-wicket's hands, and this one, good effort trying to full stretch, but drop catch nevertheless. And Sujit now on 26 and Shreyas on 21. So Sujit facing Nikhil Dutta. Little readjustment of the field here. The batsman sizing up the changes. Comes Nikhil again. Slightly fuller ball, comes onto the leg side. And the umpire signaling a dead ball. Good understanding between these 2 batsmen, Shreyas and Sujit. This one's full of pitched and picked up nicely straight to square leg. And there'll just be 1 run. $16 overs gone. 16 and a half, 3 off the over so far. So Nikhil, this one's shorter and hammered hard and deep and drops in front of the mid-off fielder. It's swung over from mid-on to mid-off. Head that ball off, it'll just be a single. So Nikhil doing a good job of keeping it to singles rather than boundaries at the moment. As Seattle try to fight their way out of this chokehold. Nikhil, this one on the offside. Straight to extra cover there for a single. So at this stage, Seattle doing good job of moving the score along, but San Diego keeping it to singles. So 17 off the overs for Nikhil. Switching bats here. Be interesting to find out whether it's a heavier one or not. So Shreyas Chitnani on 23 and Sujit Nayak on 27 put on a great partnership here. Almost 50 runs. This is what the game needs, good partnerships. They have good understanding running between the wickets. Seem fairly comfortable out there. So Nikhil Dutta now 3 overs for 18, strike of economy rate of 6. So Seattle on 100 for 3. They've brought up the century. Three overs to go. As I said before, Seattle probably a little behind where they need to be because San Diego have a history of scoring. They're a good batting side. Abhinav Singh is the top of the averages in the whole league, in all 4 leagues, and they've got a new young player, Skanda, who's been hit 2 back-to-back 50s. So They're a strong batting side that Seattle will be facing, but we'll see how they cope with their bowling. So 3 overs to go for the Seattle innings here. Vanapali, I think, so Abhinav Reddy coming on to bowl now. Fast bowler, looking to swing through the tail here. This one's driven, and it'll probably be 2. It's not going to the boundary. Yes, it is. Very deceptive from this angle. Beautiful drive for 4 runs. So the new bowler, Abhinav Reddy. Vanapali took himself off, the captain. So Reddy gets hit for a boundary on his first ball. Probably needs to pitch it up a bit based on the first ball. This one's swung right over to mid-on, and it'll just be a single. So Seattle 105 for 3. Sujit and Shreyas doing a good job here in the middle, keeping the innings together. Projected run rate on to 122 now. This one's shortish, and it's picked up for another single. It's been going straight. Oh, and they're going to almost decide the better of going for that second one. So Sujit now on 33 and Shreyas on 23. Accelerating here as they need to. Abhinav Reddy in for his 4th. This one's full of pitch, bounces over the outstretched hand of the bowler and straight to mid-off there. Of course, with the left and the right batting combination, the field positions change as well. So Chitnani now facing. This one much fuller length, and he pushes it away on the leg side, and the fielder picks it up himself. Abhinav Reddy doing a good job. This one driven hard and caught right on the boundary. Brilliant catch. And Abhinav very happy with that. We're still on the scoring showing Vanapali, but it's Abhinav's wicket there. And after getting hit consistently, tempts the batsman into a hard drive, caught right on the boundary, straight to the mid-off fielder. So an important breakthrough at this time for the San Diego Surf Riders, getting their 4th wicket here. Seattle move it to 108 for 4. Abhinav Reddy will be very happy with that wicket. It was nicely set up, actually, because he'd been hit fairly consistently. There was, on that occasion, not hard enough. Down the gullet of the fielder there, made an excellent catch. So the projected run rate still 122 at the end of the 18th over. Nothing like getting a wicket to slow the scoring rate. Shivam Sharma, the new incoming batsman. Caught again. Beautiful catch on the hook there. And so we have totally new batting now. Two new batsmen. So Sharma did not last long. For those change of overs, there's Chitnetney that was out. Shivam Sharma has played in four matches, 34 runs, 3 wickets, but all-rounder. Right-handed batter, right-arm medium bowler. And the incoming batsman, Robert Mohan. Rishabh Mohan. Just gets the bottom of the bat on that one to get a single. They're going to go for 2. They're good runners between the wickets, these two. They need to. Need to get a move on. Lovely shot there, and it's 6 runs all the way. As soon as he put the wood on the ball there, it had gone. A rare 6 in this Seattle innings. Beautiful shot, much needed at this time. Rishabh Mohan, all-rounder. Quite experienced, 14 matches, 63 runs in his previous outings. Right-hand batsman. So we've given up the left and the right combination now. We've got 2 right-handers in. Shivat Sharma and Rishabh Mohan picking up a beautiful 6 there. He's got a batting average of 31.5, so and he's a strike rate of 118. So expect to see some fireworks in this last 2 overs. Seattle now 116 for 5. Just a single there. So Rishabh Mohan already on 9, and Shivam Sharma still to get off the mark. So Nikhil picking up a wicket in his first ball, and now 3 off the over so far. Sorry, 9 off the over with subsequent boundaries. Just gets the tip of the bat to that ball. Just a quickly scampered single. Enough to get Sharma off the mark. And comes Dutta for his last ball. That one's short and judged wide by the umpire. San Diego Surfriders done a good job of keeping their extras down. Now, in the first game they played, they had 17, and now we're under 10 here. They're over to go. Hooks that one out to the mid-on. Rather an orthodox shot, but effective. Sort of a adjusted cow corner shot. 120 for 5. So Mohan accelerating the score rate for him, for the Seattle Thunderbolts. Okay. All right, this will be the last over coming up. 120, 150 is a safe score. Easier to defend, so let's see what we can get in this last over. And Reddy bringing himself on. This shows confidence in the captain here. Better check first though to make sure. Jaydeep Reddy, yes, captain to bowl the last over, the death over. This is a captain who believes in himself. Pushes that one out to the leg, to the offside. Stop there by point. Akmal here, just in front of us, the announcer's booth. He's the Pakistan player. There's a lot of centuries, or several centuries to his credit. Bats very effectively for San Diego. In comes Reddy, pushes that one up. And Akmal not quite getting to the ball there, as it goes for 4 runs. Yeah, Akmal quite a devastating bat when he gets in. Very, very hard hitter of the ball. Number 96 there on the boundary. There's a former Pakistan T20 international. In comes Reddy. This one picked up and hits the stumps. And they run back. They'd have had to pull one of the stumps out with the ball against it. But batsman scampers back in time. The main point, though, is that this is the death over, and we've just got one boundary to show for it. Bowling over the wicket. This one is struck hard, and it's going to go for 6 all the way. So Rishabh doing the necessary damage right here after Jaydeep's ready. Score moves on to 131 for 5 after that. This one picked up again, and exact same place, another 6. So back-to-back 6s here as Sharma unloads on Reddy. 12 runs and 2 hits right there. So Sharma doubling his total runs scored in the league. So it's excellent development for him. 2 great shots there on the leg side. And Akmal deciding to stay in that position, ready for a catch. So 137, a great job here by Seattle to accelerate toward the end here in this last over. In comes Reddy. This one slightly short. He picks this one up and it's going to go for 6 as well. Hits the tower there, just underneath the camera. So an excellent last 3 hits there by the Seattle Thunderbolts, who finish off on a very strong note. And I think we will see the score move up to 143 for 5. So that's a very competitive score. 143 for 5. Reddy had an expensive last over there as he was trying to bang the ball in. 3 back-to-back sixes. By far the most expensive over of the game. But Seattle finishes with 143 for 5 against a team that consistently has hit the 150s and 170 mark. So it's going to be an excellent game coming up, as Seattle have got some very strong batting as well. So Rashid Mohan and Shrivat Sharma putting on a fine performance at the end there. As we go to the scorecard, you'll be able to see how effective these last 2 were. So Reuben Clinton opening the South African-born U.S. citizen, opening the batting with 21 runs. In Chawan, 14. So the steady opening partnership. Sishwat Kohli didn't quite make the impression, made 7. Shrivas Chitatni 25, and Sujit Nuyak putting on 50 together there in partnership. And then Shivan Sharma 23. Those 3 back-to-back sixes, magnificent strikes. And Rishabh Mohan 11. So those 2 putting on about 44 runs for the last 2 overs. Excellent. Gayan Fernando, 2 wickets, 4.25. Mohammad Faisal, just the 1 over, pull him off quickly. Devam Shrivastra, 4.25. Another 2 wickets for the captain, 2 for 23. Economy rate. Abhinav Reddy, Vandapalli, economy rate of 5.75. Nikhil Dutta, bowling from both sides of the stumps, picks up a wicket, 7.5. economy rate, and Ajay Sharma sort of 1 over for 11. Ravindu Gunasakara 7, and you can see how the bowling was well manipulated there by the Abhinav, giving all of his bowlers an over there toward the end. So we'll take a break here, and you're in for a very exciting game. So San Diego now into to face the Thunderbolts. Oh, fuck. Very strong wind blowing now, and the bowler bowling into quite a breeze. That's the strongest wind I've felt at Woodley in quite some time. Nice little flick there by the opening bat. Sakura quickly off the mark. So San Diego Surf Riders chasing 143. We need 144 to win. And off the mark right away. Nyack bowling. Slightly fuller length. So Vanapali finishing the overs and now opening the batting. Sakura coming up, chatting with his captain. Oh, sorry. Jaydeep is the captain. Vanapali is bowled the last over. Steer down to the offside, nothing doing, no single. 3 off the first over so far. Little adjustment in the field here. Vanapali facing. Magnificent shot. No fielder could have laid a hand on that one. Real power. See it there in the replay. Matching the same logo of the minor league cricket there. Bounces away for a single. Good first over here for San Diego. San Diego Surf Riders. So 8 off the first over. So the on the run rate from the first over, needing 8 and over to win this this game. So Vanapali with that marvelous strike on 5 and Sakura on 3. And Atwala, the incoming bowler. Quick. They're around 2 on that. Good piece of running there by the San Diego Surf. Turf Atwala's first ball. Bowling round the wicket. Great loping run up, left arm round the wicket, push it out, cut off, single cut off there. So Atwala doing a good job of containment bowling right now. And Gunasakera, they decide to have a quick conflab in the middle. Strong crosswind, quite a chill on it. Must be in the 60s now, the temperature. This one's full of length, straight to the fielder, just gets underneath him. And it may be cut off on the 4 here. It goes for 4. Good piece of camera work there by the crew. It's always tricky and it comes in close here. So Vanapali now on to 11 and Ravindra on 3. Atif Atwala, apart from that boundary, doing a good job of keeping the ball up and keeping the batsmen on their crease. This one's shorter, again straight to the fielder at point, no run. Sujik Nayak, his first over went for 8. Need 8 and over to win this game, run rate. Atif Atwala on the last ball. 6 off this over so far, and beats the batsman for pace. Lucky his stumps are still on the ground, and that's the over. So reducing the run rate a bit. Score moves on to 14 for no wicket. So quite overcast today. None of that fog burning off for later sunshine. This is, I think it's going to be overcast all day at this rate. So nice heavy atmosphere conditions, good for bowling. Swing bowlers love this sort of weather. So Gunasakera to face. Change of bowling here, Shivan Sharma. Sharma, a big appeal there. Umpire having nothing to do with it. So Shivan Sharma, number 64, coming in off of 3 or 4 pace. Gets some pace on this ball, and that's going to be 4 runs all the way. Nice little hook shot there. And Gunasakara gets 4 runs. Sharma picked up as a free agent. Nice little hook for 4. Played quite defensively by Gunasakara, showing a lot of respect to that ball. Umpire signaling 2 balls to come in the over to the scorer. Hook and a miss. Straight to the fielder. Square leg there. Little adjustment to the field. Remember, we're in the power play still, so just 2 fielders allowed on the boundary. The rest have to be in the 30-yard circle. Good finger spinner here, Sharma. Coming over the wicket on this last ball. They pop it out to the offside there. No run. So tidy over by Sharma. 5 just off the over. So Shivam will be happy with that. Shivam Sharma. Score now moves on to 19 for no wicket. Swing and a miss. Talking of baseball, we had that great record broken yesterday. 51 stolen bases, 51 hits by the Shihatsu Otani, the Japanese import from into the Dodgers, breaking records. It's always nice to see. So Atif Atawala here on his second ball, bowling very well, very effectively. He's a wild card. And they push this one out to the offside, goes straight to point there. Kind of overthrown, almost decided to run on that, but Surf Riders showing their alert and ready for those runs. Yeah, so the way the selection process works for a lot of the draft is that they're wildcard players, they're overseas wildcard players. Some, you know, are picked up from the major league games that are played before the minor league games, and then they have to have a couple of under 21s, youngsters, and then an under 19 player. And a lot of them end up sitting on the bench for a while, but they get a feel for the game. And then a lot of domestic local players. A lot of the San Diego ones, they're spread between Fresno and San Diego. I'll find out more about Seattle later on today. In comes Atawala. And that's adjudged to wide. That's the first extra for the Thunderbolts. So Ganakasera on 8, 20 partnership. Nice long run up, Atif. Very fluent. No hesitation there in the delivery stride. They'll be picking up a couple on this one. Pushed out to the leg side by Ganakasera. He moves on to double digits. Quick adjustment to his padding here. Getting the right thigh guards is always a bit of a challenge. Such a different variety of them out there. So adjust his thigh guard. Now ready for action. Score 22-0. Thumps that one into the pitch there. Not rising. It's not rising at all. No run. Lovely hit there, and it's going to go for 4 runs. Beautiful shot. Just goes over the leg side boundary. Being the power play, of course, there's no boundary fielder there to cut it off, which is what the power play is designed to do, is for these teams to get going fast. So that moves the San Diego Surf Riders onto 26 with Ganakasera on 14. Stab down to the leg side for a single. Ganakasera playing very well within himself. Tall man, got a long reach there. Able to use a lot of leverage, as we saw on that last 4. Savanapali 11, Ganakasera 15. Score 27 for no wicket at the end of the over. 2 overs left in the power play as the wind again picks up. Can really see the autumn here with all the, or the fall, with all the brown leaves on the grass. The sycamores, deciduous California sycamores, are shedding their leaves. And comes Sharma. This one's edged down here to the offside boundary. And it goes for 4 runs. Atif, the chasing fielder there, wasn't able to bring it in. So a useful edge there. Another steer, exact same shot, but the fielder cuts it off. So they'll just get a single off that. So, Ganakasera got a good steer shot there. Letting the bowler do the work for him. San Diego 32 for no wicket. Good partnership, good opening partnership. 5 off the over so far. This one bang down a bit harder, and this hook to the leg side for a single. So 6 off this over so far. Oops. Good full length ball there. Off the edge of the bat, no run. The wind definitely whistling through here. Sharma come round the wicket here, pushed out to the offside. Good piece of fielding there. Good piece of running by San Diego Surf Riders. Good cricket. So the Surf Riders using dabs and edges, steering shots, pull shots, occasional hook shot to keep this score moving here. They sense the urgency. And they're well within range as far as the scoring rate is concerned. 7 off this over. They need an average of 8 and over. And that's off the stumps by the looks of things. Yes, the breakthrough. That ball really bounced off that set of stumps. So Vanapali, the batsman coming out. Sakara still there. So San Diego lose their first wicket, 34 for 1. Excellent piece of bowling there, right on the length, and got through the batsman's defence. Beat him for speed, actually. No doubt about that wicket. Good piece of bowling there by Sharma. And a good over, 1 for 7 off that over. So the incoming batsman. Incoming batsman is the Pakistan international Umar Akmal. An excellent number 3 batsman. Hard hitting, quick reflexes. You're going to see some good batting, all being well. Short and through the inner field there. Sakara really in the flow at the moment, which augurs well for these 2 batsmen. Kasera moving on to 21. Umar Akmal. Ready to face at some point. Kasera starting that over off with a 4. This one he tries to steer to the off but misses. So Sinchi Segets is the bowler. Great name, Sinchi. Comes Sinchi for his second ball. Is fast. Slams that one down. Pushed away by Ganasakara. San Diego 38 for 1. Last over of the power play right here. Very fast in his delivery. He pushes it out for a single, Ganasakara. Long run up, at least 15 strides there. Just short of a length, excellent bowling. Making bowling look like a cinch here, Sinchi. Pushes out there to leg, to the offside, nothing doing. Good over there by Sinchi. Just 5 off it. Looked dangerous all the time. Ganasakara pushes that out to the leg side. They're thinking about a second, but decide against it. So Nayak, the bowler. Sujit Nayak batted very well. That joint partnership of over 50 there. In the lightning round. Airs this one up a bit, and it's brilliantly picked up there at mid-wicket. Pushed out there to mid-off for a single. So Sujit Nayak doing a good job of keeping the runs contained here. Having scored quite a few himself when he batted. A lovely cut there, straight to the fielder. So San Diego having trouble getting Nayak away here. This time they flick him off the legs. Ganasakara does, and it's just 1 run. So Sujit Nayak doing a good job of keeping the runs down. This one full of length, almost gets him. Almost gets the Pakistani international, Umar. Beaten by flight. Close call. for the international. Lives to fight another day. Score 42 for 1. Excellent over by Sujit Nayak. Most economical yet for the Thunderbolts. So the game evenly poised at the moment, 42 for 1 for San Diego Surf Riders, with Akmal in at number 3, Gunnar on 28. Mansingi now the new bowler. One of the top bowlers in the league, actually. Nice little steer, no run. Mansingi got a real wrist spinner, managed to push that one away for a single. Yeah, ranked number 10 for Seattle Thunderbolts in the league, and that's all 4 leagues. That's Central, South. So we have 2 bowlers in the 3 bowlers in the top 10. The West does. Looking at the overall stats for all 4 divisions: East, South, West, and Central. Played in 4 games, got an average of 7.76 economy rating. So you're seeing a top bowler right now. Spins that one out of the back of his hand. Right arm over the wicket. Again gets that great torque on the ball there. Nice piece of field, and they get a single. Sabajai Mansingi is very effective right arm spinner. Getting a lot of movement on that ball. Gunnar Sakura counteracting that spin, but no run. Got through those balls got through the over very quickly, as the run rate now decreases to 6 and over for San Diego Surf. So Ravindu Gunnar on 29 and Umar Akmal on 6. Umar to face. Nayak coming on, Sujit. Lovely cut there by the Umar. Umar just picks up a single there with a cut. So 96 runs needed in this 12 overs to go. Sujit airing it out a little bit. It's going straight to the field. No, it's over his head for 6 runs. First 6 of the innings for San Diego Surf Riders. Gunnar Sakura now moves on to 35. Great shot, great drive. Gets enough loft on it that it clears the fielder on the boundary there. That's a powerful shot. Tall fielder. Quite a distance. This one's short and missed. Fortunately, it bounced high for Ganakasera. So score now 55 for 1. Again, tempts Ganakasera on the offside. Nothing doing. Good piece of bowling there by Sunil. Sorry, Sujit. Oh, lovely square cut there, straight to the fielder. I'll get just a single from that. But an authoritative shot. Nothing edgy about that one. So Sujit Nayak 8 off this over so far. And just blocks that. Decide not to run. Oh, that was close. It's out. Not close, it's out. He's very, I'm sure Ganakasera would have not liked to got out more in a different manner than that. Backing up effectively, didn't get back in time. So that's a breakthrough there for Seattle with their fielding. And Ganakasera annoyed at himself after a very good innings of 36, especially after that towering 6 there. He felt he was always on the flow, and he must be angry at the thought that he could have got a lot more runs if he hadn't got himself out. Trying to dive back in there, bat still in the air. Very close, but he's out. Important wicket there for Seattle. They needed that. Ganakasera was getting set and looking comfortable, very comfortable out there. So Akmal now on 7. And Ganakasera out for 36 on 32 balls. So Clinton here now on the boundary in front of the announcers' booths. As the Seattle Lightning go to a more, Thunderbolts go to a more defensive mode. No, they know this. Skander Sharma has had 2 back-to-back 50s. Good batsman. There's a lovely hook shot. And he gets off the mark very quickly. These two have batted very effectively together. They put on a 100 partnership. Oh, no, they didn't. No, actually, it was on the. Yeah. So Mansinghi into bowl again and beats Akmal. Umar. Conflating the 2 names there. Good wrist spinner Mansinghi coming in. This one's shorter. This one's hit hard and high, and will probably be fielded there by Clinton. Did an excellent job cutting that ball off. The South African-born US citizen, and he played Major League this year as well. So he's getting lots of game time out here in the United States. Resident in New Zealand currently. Okay, so pushes that one on the leg side for a single, and they keep rotating the strike. This is what these 2 batsmen are very good at. They just keep applying the pressure. until the other side cracks. That's usually their strategy. Short and driven on the onside for a 4 all the way. And these two are really upping the tempo now, as they want to do in the previous games they've played in as well. So Mansingi gets hit for 4 there, 7 off his overs so far, and he's one of the premier bowlers in all 4 divisions. Little backspin again, pushed out for a single. So good over there for the San Diego Surf Riders, as Mansingi had 14 off that over. No, excuse me, he had 8 off that over. So okay, score 64 for 2.
It's an impossible shot.
Sometimes creativity and innovation are all it takes to achieve the impossible. Yash Technologies, more than what you think.
Launched for 6. Look, Umar asserting his batting strength against Sujit. Sujit suffers that one. So it'll be a while retrieving that from the Wong field on the other side of the road there. Cricket here in the Sepulveda Basin of Los Angeles. Doubles as a wildlife sanctuary and also a flood control basin, and that's one of the reasons we have cricket here in these beautiful grounds. With over 100 years history of cricket in Southern California, and because they got going early, they got good pitches. Here we go again. This one's going to risky shot, that. Fortunately, Umar gets away with it. He's trying to steer it there to the offside, but Sujit hoping otherwise. This time pushes out the offside, and nothing doing. Great piece of acrobatic fielding there by the fielder, to the point where he may have injured himself. Or is he? Yeah, I think he winded himself on that attempt to run the batsman out. Just getting his air back in the system. Good effort there by the fielder. And again, and this time pushes it out to the offside, straight to deep third man there. 1 run. 71 for 2. Run rate still a little behind what's needed, but still plenty of wickets in hand and plenty of overs. Gets the bat on the ball, but no run.
Come on, boys!
Skander Sharma. Powerful bat. And a young man too, under 21. This one pushed out on the leg side. Scamper through for a single there. So 11 overs gone. 72 for 2.
Even the best in the business needs a strategic partner to help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think.
So is Sinji back into the attack here. Sinji's Segats, and in he comes. Left arm over. Pushed away by the batsman for a single. As these two begin to click here in the middle, Skandar Sharma and Umar Akmal. Slams that short. And wonders how he missed it. He gets a lot of thrust and pace on that ball when he delivers. There's Sinchi. This one's fuller length. Good piece of fielding. Had been effective in the outfield. It's in Seattle. Picked up that run out for the last wicket. So Sinchi being stingy here. And that's a fuller length ball, and it's driven hard straight to the fielder, Clinton. Famous name, Clinton. General Clinton, commanded the troops in New York back in the 1770s, and you got Bill Clinton, the President of the United States, and now somebody out here, namesake. Playing it mid-off. Score 74 for 2. That's a full length ball. Played very well there by Skandar. Pushes it out on the offside for a single, but it gets right behind it. Score now 75 for 2. So brought to us by Yelp Enterprises, who are helping fund the broadcast here. So thank you, Yelp. Yash, I mean. Yash Enterprises. Change your bowling here. And that one's pushed out on the offside. There'll be a single. And Nama, the new bowler. Rahul Nama. So some Rahul into bowl right-handed. Again pushed away for a single. Good cricket here today in the park. We've got another game coming on this afternoon. So got a good full day of cricket ahead. And comes Rahul again. This one is really launched for 6 into the Wong field It may be the Wong field, but it was the right hit. And that's a glorious shot. Try not to use that adjective too often, but it was well worth the compliment there. Pitched that one up and it was absolutely tagged by the batsman. There'll be no games, no minor league games on Saturday here, but then there'll be games again on Sunday and Monday. And we've got the extra games at Woodley on account of inclement weather predicted in Seattle. So decided to come back to sunny California. And didn't seem all that sunny today, but the sun is beginning to break out now. So, but we've still got quite a crosswind coming in. And it's a chill wind. It's not a warm wind that you get with the Santa Anas. This one's a cool wind. In comes Rahul again. That one's shorter and pushed away for a single. So 10 runs off this over so far, Rahul. And you've got two batsmen that really know how to keep the run rate ticking, and they know they have to keep on 8 and over to do it. So if you had the batsman to do it, these are the two. Pushed out to the leg side for another single. Rotating strike, which is their strength. So San Diego Surfriders got a good batting side. Got Abhinav Singh sitting in the pavilion as well. He's very hard. Another good launch there. Will it go for 6? Yes, it has gone for 6 runs. And it was a lovely hook shot. So Rahul, very expensive over, as San Diego Surfriders move on to 92 for 2. Let's look at the replay. It's well worth it. Picked that one up beautifully. Okay, I stand corrected. That was a pull shot. It was below the grill, not on it. So here we go again, and then dabs the ball down for no run. So Sharma's ball 1 over for 12 runs. No, sorry, two overs for 12 runs, which is excellent. Comes in, puts the batsman on the defensive there with that fine piece of bowling. But San Diego Surfriders for the last over certainly move things along nicely. And we come again, Sharma. This one is driven to a fielder who's caught him out. Good catch. And a much appreciated wicket, I'm sure, by the bowler. So after a very expensive last over, San Diego Thunderbolts, Seattle Thunderbolts bring themselves right back into the game here. Skander, the outgoing batsman, and Umar on 34. But some lovely shots there played by Skander before he got caught out there inside the boundary. So the game evenly poised. Run rate here is 6.8 by San Diego. They need 8. 13.5 overs gone. And Abhi coming into bat. Abhi Singh is a very powerful bat. If he gets going, there'll be a lot of runs on the board. So this would be one wicket that would really be a good scalp for the Seattle Lightning. Thunderbolts. First Lightning, then comes the Thunderbolt. So Abhi Singh. Ooh. I would have loved that wicket. Abhi plays that carefully to the offside. Slightly shorter over length, but beats the batsman and keeps Abhi in his box there. Excellent over, and in fact it is a maiden wicket maiden over there by Sharma, so you can't ask for more than that. Very few maidens bowled in T20 cricket. The commentary this year, that's just the third that we've had. And in many cases, we had one double wicket maiden. So Sharma bowling very well to top tier batsman right here. So the Pakistani international Umar, ready to face. He's on 34 in 24 balls so far. This one's short. He's slams that to the offside for another 4 runs. Or will it be judged 6? It's 6. Beautiful, powerful shot. Very squat, strong, powerful batsman. There into the wildlife sanctuary went the ball. A white ball is easier to find, I must admit, in the wilderness than a red ball. So this one picks it high, going high. Is it catchable? It is catchable, and he's out. No. There, that's the wicket they needed after Umar had moved on to 40. And he's always susceptible in his 40s. The last time I was commentating, he was out at 44. For the same, he had 44 for 26, this time 40 for 25. And Abhinav on 0, so he's going to have to pick up the batting now. But excellent innings there by the Pakistani international Umar. Score now 98 for 3. So Mansinghi coming on from the Wong end now, doing damage, and then respectfully prodded away by Chetty. Chetty, I think we know from his... No, it's not Chetty. The red pads are familiar. And this one he drives past Mansinghi for just a single, but it's a powerful shot. So Mohammad Faisal, with that drive, gets off the mark. 45 runs needed and 5.2 overs left. So we've got a good game in the making here. This one hit high and catchable, and oh boy, we've got a bit of a collapse going on here, and that's Abhinav out for a duck. And that's a big scalp for, and boy do for Seattle, and do they know it. So Abhinav now out with no runs, without troubling the scorer. Just take a break here for a little advertising.
How did a global retail pharmacy increase orders by 100%? How did a multinational bank build a #1 rated digital app? With people who help leading companies transform through technology. Engineer a better future. Discover how at ust.com.
Batsman now pushes out to the offside for a single, and they keep, as San Diego seek to keep the pressure on here. They just got 100 up, 100 for 5 as they bring up the century. "15 overs gone, and a run rate of just under 7. We've just seen why Mansingi is a premier bowler. 2 wickets in that over and a 6. He's not a bowler to be trifled with. He comes back even after being hit hard. So he's showing why he's in the top 10 nationwide at the moment. And we come here, and this one's driven. Picked up there by Clinton as they managed to run 2. And Dutta picking up a couple of valuable runs there. Score moves on to 102 for 5. Sujit Sharma, the bowler, gets through his balls quickly. The little dab down there on the offside, nothing doing. Great piece of pickup by there, the wicket keeper. And beats the batsman, bounces over the stumps. Good piece of camera work there. This one full of pitch, flighting it up a little bit, trying to tempt the batsman. They push it out on the leg side. They're going to go for 2. Nice piece of quick fielding there by a good throw, but they still get the 2. Score moves on to 104 for 5. It's a shorter pitch. Dead bat, ball back. It's a tongue twister, but that's what happened. There's a lot of backspin on that one. Goes down to the leg side. And it's going for 4. Helped by that really fast spin on the ball. So 4 runs off that last ball, 8 off the over. So they're keeping the pace they need. So Mansingi on for his last over. This will be his 4th over coming up. 2 wickets in the last over that he bowled. Nikhil Dutta will be facing. He's on 9. And Mohammad Faisal on 1. And 36 runs needed in 4 overs, so 9 and over run rate required to win this game. It's coming down to the wire. Ajay Atwala coming on then. Switching bowlers, coming back to the quicks. And comes Atwala. And a full length ball, and they push it away for, it'll be a single, possibly 2. They're up against a good fielding side in Seattle here. So Atif Atwala, a wild-card player, number 11. Very few runs off his overs so far. This is his 3rd over. So obviously San Diego going to have to score off some good bowling here. Pushes that one down. Question is, will they crack with this 4th over, with 4 overs to go, as the pressure builds? These are the testing moments. This is what separates the wheat from the chaff as far as cricketers are concerned. They're all good technically at this point. Can they handle the pressure? These games are very helpful for that practice. This one full length, beautifully picked up on the full volley, as 4 runs there on the offside. Nice little steer through the slip area. As we said numerous times before, very few slips in T20. The wind whistling through. Not gale force, but strong. The cameraman up on the deck must be getting free air conditioning, that's for sure. So Atwala bowling very effectively, although a 4 off that last ball. Turned into a full volley by the batsman. So Dutta steering that ball beautifully. Comes Atwala. Another full length ball. It just gets past the glove, but there'll just be a single there. Good pick up by a short 3rd man. Just 6 off this over. They need 9 really to keep the pace going. 2 balls to go in this over. 15 pace run up. This one's over pitched and it's punished. Absolutely punished. It'll be 4 runs. Invaluable boundary, that one for San Diego. Keeps them well within pace of the scoring and keeps the pressure off. So 10 off Atwala's over so far, and he'd bowled just 10 off the previous 2, so gives you an idea of how the San Diego Surf Riders are upping the ante a little bit toward the end here of this innings. This one's short and hit and took out the off stump there. But that's what happens when you're trying to go for runs. So Atwala strikes back after getting 10 off that over. And another wicket down for San Diego, 118. And 26 needed now in 3 overs, so just under the 9 strike rate now. But they lose a wicket in the process. So the pressure being kept on here by the Thunderbolts from Seattle, who are now playing here in sunny Southern California because of rain predicted up north. JD ready, the captain, into bat under pressure conditions. Plays back conservatively. Sinji, a very stingy bowler. Dot ball to start to the captain of the San Diego Surf Riders, JD Reddy. Slightly fuller pitch, beautiful on your knee shot to the offside there. A lot of hit for one single, but keeps the batters rotating. So Sinji fast, medium. Good crescendo run up and bowling just straight seamers. Let's keep the runs down that way. Almost hits the wicket with that one, so the pressure on now for San Diego at 119 for 6 with 3 dot balls in this over out of 4, and this is a very important over right now as Sinji Segat's really beginning to take the game to the Surf Riders, and of course the batsmen talk about it, and the captain knows what's got to be done. Easier said than done when you're facing bowling like Sinji. Is laying down quite a barrage here. This one's full length again. That's outside, way outside for a wide. So San Diego get a bit of a reprieve with that one. Moves the score on to 120 for 6. Done a good job of keeping down the extras, the Thunderbolts. In comes Sinji. Full length again, this time's cut to the offside there for just a single. The extra ball here because the wide. 3 off this over. Excellent bowling here by Sinji. This one's a little bit on the leg side, but no run, another dot ball. So just 3 runs off that over. Pushes the run rate up to 11.5 with just 2 overs to go. So Seattle must be feeling very good right now because they've got most of the major San Diego batting out of the way, and they've got their good bowlers here in reserve. So a well orchestrated team by the captain Ian Dev Chauhan, also the wicketkeeper. Made some good bowling selections, good changes in the field. And in comes Adwala. Dab down there on the leg side for a single. As the pressure builds here on the San Diego side, they now need 12 runs and over to win this game. Satwala driven right past Satwala for 4 runs. Takes a little bit of the pressure off for San Diego as they emulate the minor league logo with that shot. Score 126 for 6. 18 needed and 1.4 overs. That's run rate of 10 now and over as the fielder jumps back from the Wong end into the field of play. So Nikhil do the batting very effectively here, 19 now, and he steers that one to the offside. Nothing doing. Ian Chauhan, the wicketkeeper, doing a great job here, keeping his team in the game. Number 1, he's showing it. Adwala bowling well within himself. This one's slightly fuller pitch on the leg side, pushed away for a single. Just 6 off the over. They need 10 to win per over. Actually 12 per over, so they need to double this. They know it. 127 for 6. 18.4 overs. Adwala driven away there for just a single. It's not going to be enough. 7 off the over. They need 10 or 12 to keep things moving. So it's going to be a close fought game. Tension building here. Adwala's last ball coming up. 1 over to go after this. This one's full length and almost gets the stumps there with that one, and definitely ends the over without a hit and another dot ball. Last over left, 16 runs needed. It's been done. I remember Brathwaite hitting those 19 off Stokes, the T20 Championship. So let's see whether we've got some big hitting here in this last over. As the captain talks to Nikhil, who will be facing, I believe. The captain. This is coming right into Clinton's hands by looks things. No, he tried to jump high to catch it, and it went over him. 6 runs. So Reddy doing a captain's work there, bringing his score on to 9. Starts off this over with a 6. They need 16 to win it. Excellent cricket. Doesn't get better than this. So Reddy, knowing exactly what he's got to do, went to. They have their best fielder right here in front of the commentator's booth. Clinton 25. Still got past him. Living dangerously. You have to get sixes, and everybody's on the boundary. In comes Sinji, and he misses that one altogether. It's sort of 6 and out cricket. That's what they used to do in the backyard when we had backyards. So Sinji is stingy bowler. 17 off his 3.2 right now. One of them just a 6, just hit by JD. And down again, and that's a run out. A run out. Nikhil Dutta. These things happen in the last over. Score 134 for 6, 15 runs needed, 3 balls left. Doable. There has to be a 6 in there somehow. So San Diego 134 for 6 now. As the batsman gets, as Dutta, after a very good innings of 20, gets run out in this last over. Just 3 balls left. Three balls, 10 runs needed. Doesn't get better than that. Incoming batsman, Sharma. Ajay Sharma, number 5. Strong appeal there, but Sharma survives. So 9 now needed off 2 balls. Excellent cricket. Single digit separation, separating these two teams. Single digits. You're going to have to get a 6 and a 4 to win it. This is where the rubber hits the road, right here. 6 and a 4 required. In comes Sinji. Here's a catchable. Yes, catchable on the boundary, caught. Catchable. Scoop pull shot that. And San Diego basically has lost this game now. With 1 ball to go, they're at 135 for 8. Their last ball. 2 wickets in this over for Sinji. Well, actually, 1 was a run out. He can claim this one that's caught here in the deep. Reddy trying to do everything he could to bring his team home, but not quite able to do it. Good effort by San Diego. Thunderbolts, the winners from previous year. So it's tough competition. And in comes this, and that's going to just be a couple of runs there. And so there'll be 7 difference at the end of this game right here. And that's the end of the match, with San Diego winning by 7 runs. An excellent game. Doesn't get much better than that. So the end of 20 overs, Seattle come out the winners, and San Diego lose just by 7 runs after losing 2 of their very effective bats cheaply this time around. Umar, their top scorer. Umar Akmal from Pakistan. He had 40 in 25 balls. That was the highlight, I think, of the innings as far as batting was concerned. So for the wrap up here, Ravindra Gunasakara 36, Abhinav Reddy Vanapali 12, Umar Akmal 40, Skandar Rohit Sharma, who's just got 9 this time. He's had a couple of 50s in this tournament so far. Abhinav Singh also top scorer in the leagues, out for a duck. That was a big wicket there by Mansinghi. Mansinghi really doing the damage, showing the class of bowler that he is, picking up a couple of wickets there. Mohammad Faisal Atwala, who's bowling very well, with fast bowling, just out for 6. Nikhil Dutta, excellent innings, run out, certainly not beaten by the bowler, but kind of sacrificed his wicket there toward the end. Jaideep Nagara Reddy, Sinji Seghurts, who had a good closing spell, and out for 9. Ajay Sharma not out 1, and Devam Shivastra, who bowled very well, out for 2. Guy and Fernando still in the pavilion there. So congratulations, San Diego, winning a tough game. As far as bowling was concerned, Suet Nayak, 27 runs, 4 overs, no wickets. Atif Atwala picks up 1 for 31. Shivam Sharma 2 for 20. Sinji Seghurts 1 for 20. Abhay Mansinghi 2 for 22. Excellent figures there by Mansinghi. And Rahul Nama no wicket, but just 17 runs. So all the bowlers effectively keeping the runs down except Rahul. So congratulations, Seattle, and we shall be back this afternoon with another Seattle Thunderbolts game. And so the match summary here, you can all read. Nayak 34, Chiteni 25, Sharma 23, and Ukmal 40 top scorer, and Gunasakara 36, excellent innings, very well modulated innings. Mansinghi maintaining his prominence in the bowling department there with his 2 for 2. Sharma best figures, and then Fernando also 17 for 2. Great bowling by Fernando. He's having a very good series this year. Vanapali 2 for 23, also excellent, and Nikhil Dutta 1 for 30. Just showed his all-round capability, just getting out there for 20. So congratulations, Seattle Thunderbolts, and we shall be back this afternoon.